During the Cold War, the Soviets commanded thousands of workers to construct underground bunkers. According to an American nuclear security expert, diagrams and notes provided by senior SAC officers showed that the Yamantau Command Center is located inside of a mountain of rock and quartz around 900 meters below the summit. It is a military base for the resettlement of the top Russian political leadership. Although we don't know exactly what this bunker looks like, we do know what American bunkers look like. If we use schematics of the Cheyenne Mountain Complex, we can imagine a command center, fuel storage, water storage, and rooms for combat operations. However, Yamantau is different. Because the mountain is largely made up of quartz, communication is difficult. Quartz can interfere with radio signals. If the massive underground bunker doesn't establish good communication between Russia's political elites and their forces, what else would it be used for? After the Cold War, Yamantau was considered abandoned. The time of infinite communist budgets was over. But Yamantau is special because in the 1990s, US spy satellites picked up that the Russians were working on it again. More than 30 years later, some say construction is ramping up. Next to Yamantau is a town called Mezhgoye. Formed after the merger of two military camps, Mezhgoye is militarily restricted. Not any Russian can get in. So at the end of April 2021, the locals in Mezhgoye were in for a surprise. An Ufa-based newspaper reported that a convoy of at least 19 units of heavy construction vehicles showed up with license plates registered in Moscow. The local mayor's office informed the paper that the vehicles would expand the asset base of Upravlение Stроительства No. 30. US 30 is contracted specifically for heavy construction projects, including the construction of large-scale underground complexes. They didn't comment on the purpose of the expansion because the projects of US 30 are directly under management of the Ministry of Defense. In April of 2021, military convoys showed up in Mezhgoye, and in April of 2021, the Russians also mobilized thousands near the border of Ukraine. Months later, parts of the presidential fleet flew to cities in the immediate area, seemingly out of nowhere. In early 2021, Navalny published an investigation into a palace on the Black Sea. Funded by public money, it's a hidden mega facility constructed for Putin's private use. Navalny also released diagrams. They reveal a building that's as impressive above ground as it is underground. Located beneath Putin's palace are tunnels and a massive elevator.